And it's Monday, so that means it's time for Athlete of the Week. This week's honoree is a force on the tennis courts, and she's only a freshman. She's ranked in the top 5 in AA and led the Mayo Spartans to a historic victory. Julia Mitchell has the story.
Coach Jeff Demaray can only think of one player like Claire Loftus.
Caitlin LaPrinzi in 2003, that was a state champion, individual state champion. And so she would probably be the only one I could compare her to right now. Caitlin won that when she was a senior, and she's only in 9th grade being a top 5 player. So that's really unbelievable.
Already one of the state's better players as an 8th grader, Loftus is dominating the competition in her freshman season, currently 5th in the Class AA coaches poll.
Honestly, I can't really believe it because when I think about it, there's so many older people, I guess, that I would think would be better, but now the thought that I can compete with them is really exciting.
This year she's added more power and her game is already nearly spotless.
This year, with more power, she's able to control the points, and what she can do is she can finish. She dictates the point, she comes forward, she finishes, and she's really improved her serve as well, so she really does not have a weak spot anymore.
The proof is in the pudding too, as Loftus's play has helped lead Mayo to number 2 in the polls, and recently a win for the first time since 2008 over perennial powerhouse Edina.
We were pretty much talking about that since the start of the season because we knew that we had the team to do it and that they weren't so strong. But it was really exciting that we could get that win.
It's the first notch in what could be a great career.
Winning a state title is definitely would be really exciting, and I think that I do have the potential to do it. So I hope that sometime in the future that I can.
I absolutely believe she's going to go D1. Yeah, I mean somewhere, and so where it's just really up to her and how much she continues to improve.
Claire Loftus, KTTC's Athlete of the Week.